Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some kind of news to share with all of you guys that I think is actually somewhat kind of bad, and I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys, unless you guys have been living underneath a rock, have heard or hopefully checked out Marvel Rivals. Now, this game is actually somewhat of an unexpected hit. Now, you guys might be thinking, well, it's Marvel, and of course, it's blah, 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 blah. I'm sure it'll be great. Well, sometimes these games, like a Marvel Snap, are still popular, but maybe not overtaking the entire world by storm. But we've actually had some pretty big news over here confirming now that Marvel Rivals games are actually sometimes filled with bots, and a lot of players, and myself included, are a little bit skeptical on, well, the big picture that a lot of games such as like Fortnite and other various games may just go and fill up the lobbies for faster matchmaking. You never know. You're having a good take and we'll roll with it. You know, you kind of basically have faster matchmaking. And, well, I don't necessarily mind the wait sometimes. But, well, now apparently a lot of these lobbies are getting filled with bots, especially when you're losing. And I want to go talk about this and show that Marvel Rivals, although I love the game and I've been enjoying the experience, this is a little bit of a weird vibe. And I do think this might be a little bit of a polarizing video, or maybe my takes might be a little more hotter. So I would love to go hear your thoughts and comments and everything down below. Whether you just like the game, whether you're checking it out, or if you want to even see some Marvel Rivals content on the YouTube channel, subscribe if you guys want to. But when it comes to this stuff, like I said, the concept get a little bit on the sketchy side. So as you guys know, as I mentioned, games like Fortnite have like a mostly organic feel because it kind of came from a lot of old school games such as like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, or, you know, even like H1Z1, where I do believe most of those games were filled with actual organic players. Now, sometimes lobbies would maybe take a little bit longer to go fill on up. I think you're playing at like 4 in the morning degenerate hours, or as well, maybe just the game kind of was tapering on off, whatever. I think the big idea nowadays is even games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, and other various bigger games, especially in BRs, that may have to go fill up 100 plus people or just want to have an instant queue. Like if you guys ever played Marvel Rivals, I pretty much have an instantaneous queue pop, whether it's competitive or in quick play with all my friends. And usually if it ever takes more than 30 seconds, in my mind, I'm assuming that there is something actually wrong. But that's where things are kind of maybe getting a little bit on the sketchy and hairy side, because we're now seeing reports now that Marvel Rivals games are actually sneaking into bots. Like they're literally having actual AI themselves into games themselves, stuck in by the company NetEase who made the game itself, in quick play to ensure a win even after having multiple losses in a row. Now, there's a lot to break down for this. I do want to go and say my high-level opinion on this. If you are on a losing streak, maybe you're bad at the game. Let's just be honest with you. Maybe like you're someone, it's your first time playing. Maybe you're someone who's newer to video games, or maybe you just want to have vibes. I don't know. If the game puts in bots for you, I'm not always, I guess, against it. There's a lot of what ifs and thens. Like something like Fortnite. I don't like the idea of Fortnite having bots. Although, like, logistically, let's say you have a few bots at the start, they kind of roam around, you might get easy mats and weaponry. It actually might even make the game run a little bit better. But at that same time, why not just go and somehow incorporate like NPCs, or at the same time, maybe go and calm down the queue system. I think that's kind of a big, real reason why Marvel Rivals or Fortnite want to do that, is they want people to keep playing. Maybe you go and sit there and have a 5-minute queue, and well, maybe you just go get up and leave. You give up on the game, you move on. And I get that, but I kind of think that's maybe good for the children of America. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm a Twitch streamer at heart. If you guys want to follow on Twitch down below or subscribe here, we'd love to have you guys, obviously. But when it comes to this type of stuff, it is a weird situation because if I'm playing this game, I don't want to be playing against bots. I actually feel worse when I'm playing a game like a Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, if I'm playing against bots. I want to have a proper, organic, competitive experience when it comes to the game. Now, I do believe one big caveat, we'll go through the article, is that competitive apparently does not have bots ever. Thank God. I'm more of a competitive guy at this point when it comes to Marvel Rivals. But still, it is a weird vibe to go and see. So let's go cover up the article, and I want to hear your thoughts and comments. Saying the key takeaways: bots appear only in quick play, thankfully, specifically after 2 consecutive losses. So if you lose 2 games in a row, the game might try to go throw you a freebie to kind of keep you playing. But once again, I as a gamer, like I am a gamer. Like, I mean, I like to talk, I like to yap, like even on my Twitch stream here, I like to talk a lot, yes. But the idea behind it is that I am a gamer. Like I play ranked, I enjoy competitive game modes, and that's like when it kind of makes it fun. When I play H1Z1s or all these other BRs or Marvel Rivals, I have fun seeing myself get better. I like having fun seeing my rank go up. But seeing bots in my matches kind of makes it seem like my wins were kind of for naught. Like there's no reason for me to go play it. Like, yeah, I could probably beat a bot because guess what? It's not a real person. It's not a real player. There's no competitive aspect of it. It's like basically me going and like beating, I don't know, like a jump rope robot that has one arm. Like, yeah, if it's just swinging the rope around, bro, who cares? Because I can at least jump rope. I'm a human. It's fine. Like, I can beat bots. It's all right. And apparently it says it has, though, thankfully, maybe it has some things like maybe 4 human teammates and 2 bots against 6 bots as well, which is strange. The bots are designed to play poorly. creating a false sense of skill for players, which may encourage them to spend money on the game. That's one part I don't like, though. I understand maybe you want to have someone keep playing the game, or you don't want to be too discouraged. They don't want to go on a 7-game lose streak and you feel sad. But like sometimes that's just how competitive games are, and that's how they work. And I think that's something that we have to kind of get used to in this day-to-day economy. Like if I'm playing Fortnite and I want to have my kid playing Fortnite with me, I want my kid to be good at the game. Like I don't want them to be spoon-fed a random win because they were playing against 97 bots and there's one other guy who may be disconnected. No, that's not a vibe, and that's not what I grew up on when I was playing video games. Definitely sound like one of those boomers, right? Well, back in my day, the Xbox 360 lobbies were a bunch of, a lot of crazy stuff going on. These bad people everywhere, these bullies or whatever word, these random people harassing people, whatever word I can say when it comes to the YouTube side. But it's kind of part of the experience. Like you got better. Like you wanted to be with the people who were good. You wanted to go and be proud of the guy who was like a 10th prestige. Although if you think about it now, back in my high school days, the guy that was probably a 10th prestige probably did not go and be someone who's probably worth my respect. I'll be honest with you, bro. Especially again the first few months, you probably need to go outside and touch grass. But back in like 2013 or something, grass didn't exist. That's a new concept. Who knows? Obviously, saying a lot of community members are out here are also advocating for transparency about the presence of bots, and content creators have also reported experiencing them as well. I myself, if I have streamed some of these games, I definitely have had some teammates at both on my team and against them that have seemed like bots. Now, as I mentioned, though, it's only in quick play, and I've mostly been playing quick play with my friends or someone who might be new. But still, at the end of the day, I'm not sure if I really enjoy the vibe of my game experience having these unfiltered bots. Because, yeah, I get it. Like, I understand the concept. And maybe it's good. Maybe people don't mind. Or maybe you're just coming home from work and you don't even notice, you don't care. But I feel like it's very an inorganic gaming experience. Now, once again, when it comes to single player stuff, whatever. But like when it comes to multiplayer things, I want to go against normal people. And this is why I'm kind of talking about it. I want to know what you guys think. So if you're part of the millions of gamers currently playing Marvel Rivals, I myself, chances are you've experienced a few consecutive losses when playing quick play. While that's part of the experience and isn't indicative of someone's skill level, given that you could be a part of a bad team composition where everyone wanted to play as a damaged character or someone not taking matches seriously, there are still times that even the entire team tries their best and it still translates to a loss. Based on the new data uncovered, it seems NetEase has implemented a way for players to feel better about themselves if this happens multiple times in a row. So they do have bots pretending to be real players in quick matches. So the new report actually comes over here from someone in the community who's been making us rounds while we're making the video on in the first place, who collected data after a week of playing and observing the following. Bots only appear in the game on quick play, not competitive. After 2 consecutive losses, your chances of being put into a bot lobby in quick play are very, very high. If you get put into a bot lobby, it'll be 4 human teammates and then 2 bot teammates versus 6 total bots. You'll be penalized for leaving these bot lobbies. I don't like that. I don't want to play against bots. I would leave myself either way. All bot accounts are level 1. Also strange because you can probably go and then tell a little bit easier if they're bots or not. All bot profiles have restricted access as opposed to limited access for human profiles. Once again, they're trying to somewhat hide it, although it's kind of hiding in plain sight. Still very strange. So the person who collected the data is rallying for the community to spread the word and get NetEase's attention. In their opinion, here's what NetEase's plan is with all the bots. They are likely know it helps, like basically they know this is going to happen. The bots in quick play help retain the players by inflating their sense of skill, basically lying to the user to assume that you're doing better and almost guaranteeing you a win, which once again seems weird. It just seems strange. Players invest time into the game, which makes it more likely for them to buy battle passes or spend money or keep on playing, keep the player base alive, whatever it might be. You see a buddy on Discord, on Twitch, on YouTube talking about the game still, talk about how he had a 40 kill game, whatever it might be. And then players will eventually find out about the bots, which they're doing right this second, but NetEase will not make any changes until the community is really angry about it, and I'd probably agree on that. Like I said, I just don't like the vibe of this. Like, I mean, it's not the world's worst thing. Like, if you have like a grandma's playing their first ever game and they're against bots, they're trying to learn the game, it's okay. Like, I get it. Or like maybe you're just not good, or maybe you just had a rough like 3 games, you want to get a freebie. But once again, I'd rather go and queue up for a 4th game with human players and lose than have a random 4th game where I'm playing with bots with my unknowing self, I guess, and win. Like, I mean, yeah, I get it. There's like some weird dopamine boost or whatever, sure. But I know I don't like this. I really don't. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell in my video itself, and I really hope this is not a hot take. If it is, let me know in the comment section. But like, I don't like this vibe. I don't like it in Fortnite. I don't like it in like a Rainbow Six. I don't like it in competitive games, even though quick play is not competitive, quote unquote. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think this is like what we should be doing in video games. Like, I mean, maybe like let the game go and sit a little bit longer for a queue. Give me 30-second queues. It's already fast enough as is. I don't mind. I just want to actually go against real players. I don't like the vibe of these people doing this. And I don't know if it's a hot take. maybe some people don't mind nowadays. Maybe people don't care. Maybe people don't notice. I really don't know. That's why I'm making this video. But I do kind of think that this is like fake players. It really honestly is fake players. They're trying to hide bots to make them seem like the game is maybe more active. Now, it is an active game and a lot of people are playing it. I still like it. It's not the end of the game, but it is still, in my opinion, a little bit weird. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments on all this down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on here, or your second YouTube account. The Twitter's down below and all the affiliate links for everything else too. I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.